Now, what do you do immediately you graduate in Kenya? What steps are you supposed to take? You have received your certificate, now you have come out. You don't know anybody, you're just in Nairobi, maybe living with your parents or a relative or your friends. What do you do? And as you know, getting a job in Kenya is very difficult. It can take even 5 years. So, there are so many things that you can do as you wait to secure a reasonable job. The first one, and the mistake you'll make, is to move out of the town you are living. For example, if you are living in Nairobi, make a mistake of moving back to the village, you might not return back. So make sure you don't move. So the first thing you should do is to start dropping your CV. The first 3 months, wake up, identify HR emails for companies, create your profile on LinkedIn, drop CVs, look for jobs, drop CVs online, visit offices physically with your application, do blind applications, drop as many as possible. So as you drop the CVs, don't sit down and wait to be called for interview. Here you have to multitask. So you drop your CV. The second thing you should do is to start a side hustle. Start a side hustle. If you have a capital like 10,000, you drop your ego. Don't say that I'm a graduate, I will not do those small jobs. Drop your ego and do anything. Look for something to do, your passion. If you believe you can sell vegetables and fruits, start a grocery shop. That one is around 10,000. If you believe you can do online jobs, go and look for remote jobs. You have to multitask. So there are so many remote jobs. There are so many sites offering jobs online, especially if you have skills. Another thing is to start a YouTube channel like this one, where you can share your experience, where you can educate people, inform them. So as you wait for those jobs, you have started a side hustle, you are online, you know, anything can set you, can help you start your career. Another thing you can do apart from those things is to start selling things online. Start selling things online. So looking for online jobs is one thing, creating a YouTube channel is another thing, and selling items online is another thing. Those are 3 things you are doing concurrently. And the way you can sell is maybe Instagram, you can sell on Facebook, you can sell on TikTok, you can sell on WhatsApp. So you can multitask as you drop your CV. Another thing you can do is to identify those ones who have businesses. There are people, your friends with businesses. Ask them whether you can work for them. Ask whether you can work for them. I know they can offer you some job. Do that. Some friends have got businesses which are doing good. Your relatives have got businesses which are doing good. So ask them whether you can help them. Another thing, apart from all those things, is to seek for opportunities abroad. Apply for scholarships. If you passed in your academics, apply for jobs in Qatar and Dubai and Oman. There are good jobs there you can do and earn over 100,000 per month. So you just apply for those. Another thing is to network. Just network with your friends, with your those you schooled with, relatives, and people you know from home. You network. You can also start farming. If you have land at home, you just move there and start farming. But don't move to your home to go and stay there and wait for jobs to come there. That is a very huge mistake. I've seen several people who finished school, they moved home, and they stayed there permanently, doing nothing. They went there and married. There's also another thing you can do apart from those things, is if you find that nothing is working within 1 year, you can return to school and pursue masters or PhD and become somebody. Once you finish your PhD, you can get a job as a lecturer. So basically those are the things you can do, and never depend on one thing. In Kenya, it's very difficult to get a job. Don't say that I'll now drop a CV here, 3 CVs, you still sit there and wait for a miracle to happen. It is very difficult, and you know, more than 5 million people are looking for jobs at the moment. Imagine 5 million. So when you graduate, you are a statistic. You are among those 5 million. And to come out of that, it's very difficult. So apart from those things, the last thing you can do is to identify a marketable short course, a skill, learn a skill like video editing, learn a skill like web design, learn a skill like landscaping, welding, building and construction, photography, event organizing, public speaking. So those skills can help you. Even online marketing, it can help you, because you can market yourself online and start getting jobs. So once you graduate, don't just sit there and wait for jobs to come and start crying and saying there are no jobs. Nowadays, jobs are not in offices. Jobs are in online. Jobs are in the fields. You do video editing, you go online, you look for remote jobs, you get those jobs. In fact, nowadays you don't have to travel to Europe to get jobs there. There are companies in Europe which offer jobs online, which we nowadays call remote jobs. So basically those are the things you can do as you define your career.